Shalom Akim, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Kwakadash, the bonus and salutations to the elders and apostles, Great Mr. and the Wells, Brahmanash, DC Camp, with another update about the times we're living in. So you see on the screen, it says Asylum seekers need access to C-19 vaccine. So there's an article regarding migration, immigration, and all that stuff, and access to that vaccine. Yeah, so Esau's gonna do his best, his utmost best, to make sure that that concoction is dished out to these people, man, that are held in the detention centers. So just imagine, man, folks escaping war-torn zones, trying to look forward to a life of peace and stability. They gotta go along with this agenda to get this concoction injected into them. Yeah, and it's a terrible predicament, for a person to find himself in, right? So, but for the elect's sake, these things has to happen, all right? Families, going across the border, they have to count the cost, man. If it's worth it to put themselves through that path of turmoil and be subjected to pressure to get themselves injected. Yeah, so I'm going to read the article. So it says asylum seekers and other vulnerable migrants in the EU should have equal access to promising C-19 concoctions. The head of the UN Migration Agency told the European Parliament on Thursday. All right, that was last week. So they're gonna do their best to make sure that they crank up the volume of the dosage, that they're producing. And you know how it is, man. This agenda, to have the world population minimized it's not a joke, all right? It's part of the agenda of the elites. Because when you look at the Georgia Guidestones will tell you about maintaining the world's population to around 500 million. Yeah, so they're gonna do whatever they can, man, with whatever opportunity they have to apply pressure on the people to go along with this agenda. So it says it is for the sake of their safety and well-being. Just like when the cop throws handcuffs on people for your safety. You gotta put this on you, all that stuff. So it says it is for the sake of their safety and well-being of the entire host communities in the countries taking them in, said Antonio Vitorino, Director General of the International Organization for Migration. Yeah, so that's basically the point right there, man. Because you know how it is, man. When those detention camps are filled up and folks that are desperate to get out, they're going to go along with the chip, the mark of the beast, and they're going to be willing to take the concoction, man. The C-19 concoction. And you know what they're going to do also? They're going to be able to subject themselves to the image of the beast. That's why a lot of people are going to be destroyed, because they're desperate. They're desperate, to survive. So they're going to abandon reason. They're going to abandon the laws, statutes, and commandments of Hamashaki Abishai. That is all they want them. Want them off, especially our people. That are stuck in all these immigration centers, waiting for their cases to be heard by the immigration judge. Yeah, and those in ICE custody too. So it's not just going to be in America. It's going to be all over Europe, where you have all these migrants stuck, waiting to be, you know, how you say it, waiting for their cases to be heard, you know. And you also want to speed it up. You know, if you take the vaccine, if you take the chip, you're gonna be let go. But it's not gonna go as planned for a lot of people. Those that resist, they're gonna be able to be held back. Just like when you watch the movie Children of Men, you see those people in the cages. Those are asylum seekers, or those that say they're in the country illegally. Yeah, so it's gonna be a bitter time. So I'm gonna read it from the book of Second Ezra, chapter 16. It tells you clearly what's gonna happen to those people that go along with the system. All right. So Second Ezra, chapter 16. I'm gonna read from verse 68 to 69. So it says, "For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you, and feed you, being idle, with things offered unto idols." So in our captivity, you know how it is, man. You're gonna be subjected to certain things, you know, to go along with the system, just like the name of what Jake had to deal with in hardcore slavery. Well, in this last days, it's gonna be really, really, really different, man. All right. So it says in verse 69, "And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden under foot." Yeah, so our people that go along with Esau's agenda, to be a part of the system, they're gonna be, you know, destroyed. The Lord is gonna jack them up. Terrible judgment is on the way for them. All right. So, just imagine all the migrants trying to get into Germany, trying to get into the UK, trying to get into France, trying to get into Italy, yeah, trying to get to Canada and all that stuff. They're gonna be forced, to take that vaccine. So you just gotta pray, Lord, that by Shema Shah, by Shema Kash, by Shema Kadash, deliver the elect. Because you got, Jake's in there too, man, that know about the truth. But I guess they lost patience, and now they they're looking for a way out. So just be surprised, man, who in these detention centers, watching the lessons that Akim was uploading. Also the gospel spreads, in various ways, all right? So, book of Isaiah chapter 20, let me see, Isaiah chapter 42, verse 24, it tells you clearly that's the Lord that put our people in this position so we could get tested. And those that don't want to accept the chastening of the Lord, they're going to destroy themselves, right? Because Scripture says that those that seek to save their lives shall lose it, right? That's why I just read in Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 69. All right, they're going to be had in derision. So Isaiah 42 verse 24 says, "Who gave Jacob for a spoil and Israel to the robbers?" That's the Lord, all right? Did not the Lord? He against whom we have sinned, for they would not walk in his ways, neither were they obedient unto his laws. Yeah, so that's how our people have been chastised by the Lord, all right? And this agenda of Esau to have his C-19 propaganda on the airwaves is just, another way of our people getting tormented. Yeah, so, the elect will overcome, all right? So you can always go online, just type in, a couple of words and see what Esau's going to be doing regarding immigration and all this attempt to have the people take the concoction. Yeah, so Proverbs chapter 13 verse 12, it says, "Hope deferred maketh the heart sick, But when the desire cometh, it is a tree of life. And that's what the mindset the elect have, right? The elect have, right? They understand what is at stake and they know what they have to go through to achieve it. And the scripture talks about, what the kingdom has in store for us, what the Lord has put in store for us is nothing compared, to what we've seen and what we've been through. All right. So I read one more time. Proverbs chapter 13, verse 12. Hope deferred maketh the heart sick, but when the desire cometh, it is a tree of life. Yep. So when you also read the book of Psalms chapter 137, it tells you, of the lamentation of our people. Okay, what we had to deal with, the lamentation of the elect. Right? Yeah, that's what you have to understand, Psalms chapter 137. Yeah, dealing with all the oppression and the mockery and, the craziness of this captivity. All right, so the Lord thereby shall get us out of here. That's what we're looking forward to. So, yeah, so that's beautiful. All right, so Revelation chapter 12, verse 11. All right, it says, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto the death. All right, and that's the beautiful thing about the Lord. When He gives you that courage, oh my God, there's nothing that can stand in your way to overthrow your faith. So you won't bow down, to the pressure of these elites, because the Lord He's a faithful power. He's a just power. He keeps His promises to His elect. All right, so I read it one more time. Revelation chapter 12, verse 11. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto the death. Yeah, so the men of the Lord are going to have integrity unto the end, man. So just understand, man, that the Lord is in charge. And it's a beautiful thing, man, to know that the Lord is 100% true to His words. So that's just the point that I can always think about other aspects of this captivity, man, because immigration is not a joke, man. You get thousands and thousands of Jakes waiting, waiting for their cases to be heard, and they also have Esau is going to look forward to taking advantage of them. So just throw up a prayer, for Jake, for Israel that's stuck behind bars. Pray to the Lord about Shai, give them the grace and faith, all right, to endure to the end. Shalom.